Alright, this is another red-green deck. I built a lot of them. This is Through the Breach. See it? Through the Breach, alright. This is a combo deck, but it's not really combo. It wants to hit with creatures, so I guess combo's hitting with fat creatures. Alright, let's just take a look. Kamigawa sucked, let's face it, alright? Everyone knows it. Splice on Arcane, really cool idea, really sucked. So, here we go. Lava Spike, Hanakami, Glacial Ray, Time of Need, Sakura Tribe Elder, Kodama's Reach, Kuro Pitlord, Shadow of Alara, Through the Breach, Unspeakable, and Yossi Morningstar. Here we have a complete generic mana base. Obviously, you can fix it however you like, but whatever. I mean, we're running Kodama's Reach and Sakura Tribe Elder. I wanted 4 of the Reach, but it doesn't work. Okay, we need the Time of Need. We need Time of Need so we can get out these spirits and these legendary creatures. All right, Time of Need grabs every single creature here. Tutors for a guy. Alright, every creature I want in play. I don't care about him. I don't care about him. So you want the legendary guys to beat face. So obviously we saved the Lava Spikes and Time of Needs for late game if we have to. Kodama's Reach and Tribe Elder fix that mana base as early as turn 4 at, well, turn 4 at the latest, as early as turn 2. And we use Glacial Ray to splice onto the through the breach onto. Realistically, it can happen. This deck doesn't really kick off until turn 5 or 6, but it's a casual deck, so whatever. Let's take a look at what this deck tries to do. It wants to get Through the Breach in the hand as many ways as possible. So when you play the Unspeakable, you can only play it Through the Breach. So you play it, you return it Through the Breach, or you return whatever you splice it onto, being Lava Spike, Kodama's Reach, Glacial Ray. So yeah, if you got an Unspeakable in your hand, that's 6 damage a turn in the air that they really can't stop. And if you have 2 in hand and you have 1 Through the Breach and 1 Glacial Ray, splice the Reach, the Reach onto the Ray, play one of those. So splice that onto that, play that. Returning that. Do it again, if that's your last one in your hand, get back the Glacial Ray. And that's 6, 12, 14 damage. At least, with 2 Unspeakables and a Glacial Ray. Gets better if you have Lava Spike, obviously. But that's not the point. The point is that this deck is fun, alright? But that's a nice little combo. Lock down the board with that guy. Works every time. I'll be running 4, but he's a little too good. I don't want to lock my opponent out. I want them to have fun too. So, only 2. Might cut down to 1. Might get rid of them altogether. I don't know. Child of Alara. Super awesome, right? Can't play him except Through the Breach. So, he was that bad red dragon from Kamigawa legendary. Dies 5 damage to each creature without flying. Yeah, that without flying part really hurt. So Child of Alara, much better. Granted, this does wipe my board, but I really don't have anything on my board anyway, so I don't care. Kuro Pitlord did the same as the red dragon, except a little better, and Pitlord is terrible, so whatever. He'll be cut whenever I rebuild the deck. But the deck is not too bad. It is very fun to play because it's combo that's terrible. So have fun if you build it. I would like to see your Through the Breach builds that don't involve, you know, spitting out fat guys and win game instantly with them. I know there is another card like Through the Breach, it's an enchantment. I forget the name of it. It's from Urza Sega, I think. But I'm not going to build that deck because I want this to stay kind of like tiny blocked. But this is more like just Saviors of Kamigawa with Child of Alara thrown in. But I am taking this deck apart because although it is very fun, I gotta throw those guys in. Yeah, they don't lock you down, sorry. They are very good, but they'll probably replace the Kuro Pitlords. I'm taking out probably Yossi, Pitlords, and Time of Need because there's no legendary creatures to really grab. And I'll throw in the 4 Darksteel Colossus, and I will also throw in something else that was on the list. I forget the name of it. Oh, Undying Flames from Saviors of Kamigawa. And that way, if they reveal Darksteel Colossus, that's 11. If they reveal Unspeakable, that's 9. 5, 5. I mean, as long as I don't hit any of those cheap casting cost cards, I should be fine. And those should be played early, whatever. Well, not really early on those 2, but whatever. So yeah, let me see your Through the Breach builds so we can compare. Yay! You have a Through the Breach. I have Through the Breach. We're friends now. Typical outcome. bad lands. I had double Secure Tribe Elder come up. This is just fast goldfish. And my hand's full of jank. I mean, what do? I have Unspeakable, Yossi, Colossus, Alara, and another Yossi, and one Through the Breach. I looked at this and said, this is trashy. I mean, this is terrible. I got the right lands, got the Tribe Elders, but this is turn 5. Did not lay a land every turn. Turn 5 is the best I can do. Go Through the Breach. Get back Through the Breach after he swings. Assuming he gets through, turn 5 he should be able to. Now next turn I can do it again. And if worse comes to worse, well, next turn I'll probably lock it down with Yossi. And if they have a threat on the board, I'll just hit him with the Child. If I don't have either problem with them starting to win, I'll just throw the Colossus at them. Next turn, deck's not stacked. What does it show? Child of Alara. Even better. No, it's not. It's terrible. So we go Through the Breach, and we lock him down. Next turn, mount. Doesn't help. Now I'm stuck. I have 6, and need another 5 lands to even get the Colossus out. Now I'm stuck. So if I didn't wipe their board, I'm screwed. But I did tap them down, so I should have one more turn. So here's the free turn. Kadama's Reach. We'll just grab Mountain and Forest. Can't do a one-hand shuffle, so I'll just cut the deck. Even if I tap the lands, it wouldn't matter. So my next turn, which is not my free turn, so it's really crucial. I probably have 1 or 2 turns left to live, and that would probably be it at best, assuming I still have those cards in hand. Still short 3 mana. Card is Forest. Can't do nothing. Last turn to live, Forest. 1 short of the Colossus. So if any of you were a land, I might have actually been able to live 1 turn, but I won't. So that's a failed goldfish, and I would lose that game how many times over? That's turn like what, 7, 8 with no real threats? That's a definite loss. Up next is Mountain, Flame, Mountain, Hanakami. Oops, can't see. Just terrible.